all right. We are back with another episode of Daddy Issues.
Yeah. Hey, I got through it. I had energy behind it too.
That horn got
That
choked.
horn.
That was the hood
We didn't
horn.
finish saying daddy issues.
That horn is some WD-40
That
over there.
horn. God damn.
That shit shocked me.
Yeah. That's the one that go in the car.
Man. Yeah, we are back. So DC is, joining us via Zoom. Tony is out taking some personal time, much deserved. And Chaz is at work shooting his show.
And rubbing knees on people.
Rubbing knees, his thighs are everywhere. Probably got his Air Forces on, just making the set bad. But we got some guests today. We got some guests to my left. Funny father, comedian. Also works on the show with me and Cody that was coming out. Mr. Gary Anderson, welcome, man.
It was good.
Welcome.
Substitute
Cornbread,
teaching
baby.
out here.
Cornbread, baby.
We don't
From
clap
the
here,
Bay.
Dion.
Substitute teaching
From
out
the
here.
Bay. Dion clapped.
We don't clap here, Dion. We show love and support different ways. Like, yeah.
I'm by myself. All right.
And we also have, you guys have seen him before, back again to be wild as hell. Father, wild, writer, director, actor,
Oh, damn.
Dorito eater. Dion laughed.
You know what?
Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, without
Dion.
further ado,
He
let's
was
give a warm round of
expecting it.
applause and none other than Dion Lack.
All right, man. Thank y'all for coming.
Yeah,
We
man,
appreciate
absolutely.
it. Filling in.
Prayer hands.
And of course, we got DC via.
Yeah, I did DC first.
Okay.
I said he was on the via undisclosed location.
Undisclosed. Look, you know what it is? People beat you into our business, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Your glasses
So,
look
you know.
like you sitting in front of a jacuzzi.
Yeah, we can see your
can see
phone
the
in your
reflection.
lap.
Funny.
We can see everything going on. You
We
might
see
want
the
to
infinity
take
pool.
the shades
Right.
off.
Yeah,
You
what
see
are
the
we looking at?
infinity
Show us
pool?
what-
Hey,
okay.
Yeah, I know where you at.
Okay.
Oh, where in the world is DC, San Diego?
Somebody gonna pull up
huh?
to your front door
I want
right
them.
now.
I want them to guess where we at. Where I'm
Uh-huh.
at.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what the Patreon talking about.
Well, they
Front-
know.
The
They
front
know- they
desk
know
know
where you at?
exactly
Nah,
where you at now.
Patreon don't know where you at.
Patreon don't know. Patreon probably don't know. Where are you somewhere where you have to speak English?
Heavens no.
Heavens.
No.
Wait, no,
Como-
wait.
como te- Como
You
te
could-
llamas? Color es.
Apology to the Spanish community.
Yeah,
Like-
because I don't know. It was like, we was
Yeah.
like,
Are you what?
What did you say?
Non-travel niggas.
What did you say?
yeah.
¿Qué hora es? ¿Cómo te llamas? Estamos atrás.
At first you was rolling. At first you said, "What time is it?" He was like, "What is your name?" and then I don't know what happened.
That was Banglish. That was Bay
I was waiting
English.
for the closed
Bay
caption.
Spanish. That was what that was. He
don't
threw some
know.
yada.
Bangladesh.
He threw some eggs up in there.
It's a scrambled eggs.
Yeah,
He had all
the
kind
Keek
of
the
things.
Sneak Rosetta Stone
Yeah.
compilation.
Is that considered racist when you mess up people's language like that?
Not if you're
No,
ignorant.
not if
Because
you're.
it smells like, yeah, I don't speak black. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? What's up, homie? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if they did that to us, we'd be like, yo, what's that about? Because
Right.
if
Oh,
you
you're
see
saying the second part.
yeah, like he's kind of like, yeah, El Taco Bell, Pollo Loco.
I did not say El Taco Bell, nigga.
Well, I mean, if you do that, is that considered like, yo, we don't do that? That's racist.
No,
Is
he
that
actually
considered
racist?
he actually attempted though.
Yeah,
Right.
he was at first he was on, and then he just started stumbling. Like he was like, you know, people be running, and he's like,
With the high heels.
yeah, like that. He had it at first. He asked a few questions.
Yeah.
He
You
been
know,
over there practicing. I see you.
Probably
So
need
you're-
more information. It's probably one of them things like, let me check his Wikipedia to see if we can give him a pass on this. They'll be like, okay, we know who he
Right.
is. That's his personality. That's just who he is. He ignorant. He don't know nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
We know nothing.
All right. So somewhere where you don't speak English. I'm trying to give the people clues.
Okay.
What's the weather like?
It's
Scatter
very
clouds.
Miami. It's very Miami-ish, but not Miami.
Is the water blue or green?
The water is green.
Oh, is it that clear? Like if you walk out, can you see your feet?
Okay, once you make it past the first little segment of dirt, you'll see some blue.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it require a passport?
See,
Wait, what?
You found-
What?
That's
It-
that's
it-
yes.
it-
C
Oh,
is
okay.
yes.
All right.
C.
Well, we knew what C was. It skipped. You know.
Was it a nonstop flight?
It was like.
Was the flight nonstop?
Dos.
Oh.
Dos flight tutes.
Oh,
What? Those flautas,
Dos
you
flight
hungry?
tutes.
Dos autoplanes. Dos autoplanes.
What about? Are you able to watch sports there?
Nada.
You didn't watch the Raiders game?
Nada.
No,
Poquito.
un poquito.
You didn't watch the
What-
Raiders
what-
game?
you either can watch sports or you can't. He said, "No, they only show like 8 minutes of the game."
Nada, je compré, nada, un
Hey,
poquito.
let us get this in English. Let us get this.
We need
in
closed
English.
captions.
No.
Another
Oh,
question.
okay. I get it. No, you ain't watched the
Are
Raiders.
you
No.
are you somewhere where soccer is the number one sport?
Football.
Football. Is football?
Mucho.
Fútbol así. Fútbol así.
Is it tequila or whiskey?
Tranquila.
Okay. So we-
Okay.
Tranquila.
All right. Are you?
You sound like Keek the Sneak. You say, yeah,
right.
I mean.
Did you watch? Were you able to watch any of the games though?
Ay.
Where we get this?
I don't know.
When we get
Hey,
that say.
Just say you
Yeah.
don't say. You don't say.
No, you don't say.
Yeah, now I ain't talking to the police.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
don't
man,
say
so
it.
you ain't put no money on the Raiders this weekend.
I know, for real.
Ooh.
49 her. 49 her.
Oh,
No, it's just,
49.
he didn't even say it
He
in
didn't even-
Spanish.
4-9 years. 4-9 years.
I'll take.
that's not even how you just said 4-9. That's not how you say 49.
Then he said,
Keon is 4-9 years.
Wait, I think Keonis is actually something else.
It is.
Keon
it's,
is Keon.
no.
No.
Keon is Keon.
The cajones is balls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huevos.
Yeah,
Huevos.
huevos, eggs.
Please don't try this when you get pulled up by the police. They like, sir, get the hell out of my car.
That is not water and
get
that
out of the
ice.
No, it ain't. You be
Good.
betting on
Agua,
games, though, huh?
agua.
You bet on the games? You be betting on the games, too?
Yeah, I do. I
Like-
bet on last night game.
You be like, are you like into it? I can't get into the gambling like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be scared. Well, I'm
I'm
just
terrified.
cheap. I'm just
Yeah,
cheap.
I'm definitely-
That's what it is.
I'm with you.
But it looks fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I be in Vegas watching people, it looks fun. You can attest. Is it a
It's,
thrill? Is it a rush? Is it a thrill?
It's cool. I'm more numbers, so I like understand numbers, so I can kind of break it down from like I don't have any biases or like, oh, I hope my boys do this and that. It's like, nah, this what the numbers show, so this what's gonna happen. And, then that shit happened.
There's no
And
feelings
then
whatsoever.
you feel like God. You feel like God after it happened, after you predict some shit.
And then it happens.
And then it happens, or then it don't.
And then it don't.
One or two things gonna happen. It's either gonna happen or it's not gonna happen.
I ain't gonna lie, like I be feeling bad, but watching people lose, like I be dying.
Oh,
bro.
nigga, I love human suffering.
It's
love it.
funny. Like when you watch a dude be like, oh,
Yeah.
and
All
just
that.
be
did you
done.
see? You seen the dude jump in
The
pool?
Ravens fan,
Yeah.
and then they had to console him after. Like that should be funny to me, man.
When you see a whole crowd run, you see somebody just like,
Yeah.
Because you know they bet too much.
yeah. And you ever see a nigga watch the replay like it's gonna change? Like, oh, see how close he was? Come on.
I could have got it.
Another
if
angle.
Yeah.
That dude who be looking stressed, like, what I'm gonna tell my
Yeah,
wife?
yeah,
Like,
Baby, we got 2 weeks to get the hell out. I put
that
the house
dude
up.
funny to me,
I
man.
put the house up, baby. We gotta get out.
Well, that brings me to my bookie, man. NFL is back in action, so try my bookie with over $500,000 in contest prize money. Winning season makes big games better and victories, even sweeter. Head to mybookie.ag. Mybookie.ag. Use the promo code. Is it? It doesn't even have it. Promo code issues. It's not even in here.
Issues.
I'm
Issues,
assuming.
brody.
I'm assuming it's issues. It's always issues. Promo code issues, and you can double your winnings.
You also save people from recording you when you find out you didn't win and getting that reaction.
Right.
Facts, Greg.
So yeah, try mybookie.ag, promo code issues, and instantly receive double your deposit. Is that a good come up?
Which is what?
It depends on what you put down. You know what I'm saying?
It's dope, but like usually you gotta roll that shit over hella times. So like if you put 100 into your account and they give you 100, you know, they match you.
Yeah.
Then they'll make you like roll it over 10 times. So then you gotta that 200 you gotta bet 2,000.
Oh, you be on these sites.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, Greg G is a true gambler.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be.
How much? What's the most you ever lost?
Ever lost?
Yeah.
And one,
And like
one
one-
not,
biggest
not in
L.
overall.
And like one
The
joint.
biggest, like, when was you at the bar? Like, I'm
Nah,
a lose.
I just be on my laptop like a nerd, like, in one swing, like maybe
You have to know this.
3K, maybe. Yeah.
That
and
made me
you just
sick.
took it like a champ. You kind of like, whatever.
No, I mean, if it's house money, then it's like, you know, it ain't
Right,
real money
right.
anyway. You
Right,
just
right.
like, oh, this
No,
is
it's
house
always
money.
real money.
It ain't real money
Always.
until it get into your account.
Right.
You can.
Once you touch them chips, it's yours. I'll make you feel bad about it. Nah, everything that went
You
past
must
your
have
I do all
pockets.
mine virtual, so I don't ever have like a
Yeah,
physical.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
once that number do
Yeah.
like nah, that's
Yeah.
yours.
But if it was like a physical chip, and I'm just like watching them disappear, then it's like, damn, down to your last chip. Then that's like real. Yeah, that's
you
when
must
it
got
really
a good winning
hit in.
percentage because I remember when I lost 28.50 on the bus. You know what you missed? I'm like,
is
nigga,
that
I'm
$28?
like, dude, I had 28. I literally called the bus with RTA back home. I said, yo, I left 28.50 in the back seat. Sir, please tell me that someone turned it in. They was like, no.
Damn, somebody turned in that 50.
No.
They turned in that 50.
Yeah, that 50. Yeah, that 50
We got that
back.
50 for you, bro. But
Yeah,
you
you got a
made
good winning percentage.
that 28,
You
yeah,
said,
the-
what was it? 3,000?
What's the most you ever won?
like 10K in one
You
swing.
remember that
Oh,
quick?
snap.
Yeah.
You remember that ASAP?
Yeah, you'll never forget that.
Yeah, he's a 10K. That was quick. We said, how much you lost?
Shit,
How much
let
you won?
me see.
10K. It was 10K. It was January 3rd, 2003. All right, this is what happened.
He bragged about that 10K.
I had on these shoes. They were
Which,
pink.
but
Those were
honestly,
good
that
luck
was
shoes.
that was some bullshit because it was like a glitch. Sometimes you can catch little glitches. And they be fucking up.
Oh, you a gamer on these gambling sites.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's
You
like,
pull
that
out
ain't-
immediately.
Like, oh, that ain't what
Hey,
that's supposed to be.
G, hold on, G. What do you normally bet on? What do you gamble on?
Usually basketball. Yeah, hoops is
okay.
because it's free flowing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything that has like start stop shit like baseball's hard because it's so unpredictable. But basketball has like a flow. You know,
Wow,
an
I didn't know that,
elegance
bro.
to it. You know what I'm saying? You ever watch basketball?
Poetry in motion.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
love
yeah.
it, bro. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. I am the NBA.
Yeah, that's what's
I
up.
am the
Yeah.
NBA.
You ever-
Now, are you talking about actual like mathematic numbers or like spiritual numbers? Where you're like,
That's
oh,
great.
he's wearing a 45.
Yeah, if
Like
I
how
could dabble into the luck, this is what my cousin told me was his luck. Nah, it's mathematics. Mathematics.
So I take it that you in stocks as well, right? Because that's pretty much gambling too.
It is.
Low
Yeah.
key.
But nah.
Yeah, because you go like, I believe this business is going to take off. Let me
Right.
invest.
And
into
that's not, that's something that you gotta like believe in.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you sure you believe in yourself when it comes to gambling.
versus like, oh, this is the trend. This is what's happened like 2 minutes ago or whatever. I mostly do like teams protect their lead mostly. You know.
A lot of time the analytics in the NBA is kind of off because
NBA's
somebody
hard,
might
though.
just have
Yeah.
like a night where they're like, "Fuck it, I ain't passing tonight," and
Right.
go crazy, or just catch fire.
Yeah, NBA is hard because they're fucking professional. They can make anything at any time.
If you was in the NBA and somebody said, "I'll double your salary, throw the game," would you do it?
Nah, my salary is already insane. Like, I'm in the NBA.
No, it's like, please,
but
please,
what
I
if you
need
like-
this.
What if
I
you like
need
better
this.
minimum though?
Vet minimum still. I'm just happy to be here, nigga. I'm not trying
But
to
you
mess it up.
understand? You understand that like throwing a game is just missing a shot. That can happen.
All right. Well, most people when I watch the not unsung, what's the 30 for 30 on Headache Smith and them in Arizona State, they weren't throwing the game on offense. They were throwing it on defense.
Well, they do that anyway.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
Wait,
it's like,
how do you do that?
so what happens is you go for 40. Everybody's like, damn, he balled, but you let your man score 35.
Oh.
And so it's like, can't nobody say if you're a bad defender, like James Harden could be throwing every game. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't, you know what I
just
mean?
kinda
Because
let
he's
people go.
dropping 50, 10, and 10. But
Right.
so they they make it obvious on the other end. Because they used to do it on offense, but you could like tell. Like if somebody's averaging 28 and then they just go 1 for 14 for some reason, you're like, yeah, you can have an off game, but like, why?
I feel like an all-star game.
Because they showed like one of them they showed in the clips that they were taking back, like it was too obvious. Like they walked, you know what I mean? It's like that you didn't even trying. So when they started getting better at it, they started throwing the game on defense. Like they were just making bad defensive, or like a turnover here, maybe dribble off my foot or whatever. But I still dropped 40.
I'm sure you can crack Keon.
The-
You can
uh,
crack. If somebody's like,
If
you know the game.
Putin showed up to the bar that I was at, it was like, hey, you're gonna throw this game.
And then your
We're
mom
gonna
comes to
pay
you like,
you.
they got to me, please. Like they gonna
He's gonna
take
see
that.
me ruble deep somewhere.
Why in all your scenarios somebody takes the house? Is this something you want to tell us?
Help me, all the Patreons, please. I'm crying out for help. I gotta go fund me.
He's like, I had that $28.50. I was on my way to pay the mortgage. And they took the damn house. Like everything is about taking the house.
Help me.
They gonna take the house. I feel like Dion has had his house.
Crying out for help. That's the only reason I'm here.
Hey guys, I'm just here to. They're about to take the house. I
So-
came on the Patreon to beg.
Hey,
I
how
came
do
on the
they
podcast to
take
beg.
the house though? Like, what does that? What is that?
That's a
what does
great
that
question.
visually look like?
That's
Do
a
somebody
great
just
question.
do 3 niggas walk up to your door and like, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, do they ring the
You
doorbell?
no longer
Like,
own this.
Yeah,
house.
like we need
Yeah,
y'all
I don't
out.
know. I heard they can't like, cause like all these weird squatting laws, like you can kind of like stay.
Yeah.
Like it's,
Yeah,
it's
right, nigga.
It's no, it's like weird.
You got a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
A long time. They
You gotta,
gotta
like-
they gotta go to court for a long time.
It's a
That's
big
still
thing.
that's still just being the fact that they're coming eventually. It's just so
The
fair.
mental,
Bro,
yeah, the mental aspect of it.
they're not gonna come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I
I'd
hope
rather
they
know
just-
when you're gonna come. You know what I mean? Than just to be like, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some
gonna
people are
come.
built
Like
for
you
it.
sell your house and it's like, oh, I'm not ready to leave yet. Is that
Yeah.
cool?
They
Yeah.
like, okay, cool.
We have to go. You have to go, sir. We have stuff in the truck. Yeah, I gotta finish this
Right.
game.
Nah, my
Right.
my mom just dealt with a professional squatter, and
Yeah?
they real about it. She had to go to court for a
Right.
year and a half to get them out.
Wow.
While they
Are
didn't
you
pay,
serious?
Yeah, and they only had to pay a smaller percentage of the mortgage while she paid the whole mortgage.
Yeah.
And couldn't
damn.
get the money till they was gone. There's professionals about this. There was the rapper
Crazy,
that
bro.
was living up in up in Hollywood Hills for like 2-3 years.
Wow. There's a thing called
Professional squad.
frogging. You heard of that? It's called frogging.
No, what's that?
This ain't one of your sexual
Nope.
things, is it?
God damn it. Y'all not gonna peg me as a
I mean,
freak.
Peg, see, look at you. Look,
Peg?
see?
What's that?
You out here, man. You just wilding out.
No, there's a movie. I can't think of the name of it, but Helen Hunt is starring in it. But it's a movie about people who break in people's houses, like huge houses, and they always pick a room that no one uses and just live there, and they document it, just kind of squat in people's houses. It's called frogging.
Wait, while the people are there.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
Wait,
at
what?
night they'll film them just to kind of like in the movie, I should say.
Wait,
No.
wait, Dion, what's the difference? Frogging and squatting. What's the difference?
Squatting is typically when you are
The house is vacant.
Yeah, no one's there.
Frogging is when
Oh,
the people
so
are
these
still
niggas live
living
there.
Yeah, they live there.
That's bold.
So
It's
they
like
go-
you got a
what
house
kind of-
so big you don't even know somebody else is living there.
Oh wow!
Look it up.
That's
It's on
crazy,
YouTube,
bro.
and it's like a travel thing. They find huge houses. Typically, when you leave, they will run into your garage, and they're like, "Yo, this is our 5th house today. We're gonna kind of they'll take like jewelry or silverware just to kind of rearrange their houses and kind of fuck with them."
So you can
Oh,
kill
so-
a nigga, and
you're
it's
not
That's
good.
just like
You're
as an
good.
annoyance.
You're not
Yeah.
talking about living
Oh,
there.
shit.
No,
What?
no, they
Oh.
just they don't live there.
Who's
Oh,
doing
just
this?
breaking and entering.
Yeah.
Who's doing
That's some
this?
teenage shit.
And then film them.
Oh,
hella
Dion,
weird.
that's not a word. That's
Who's
not a
doing this?
word. You can't give that frogging.
I didn't
You gotta
create
give
He
that-
didn't do it. Yeah, he didn't.
But I'm saying you accepted it.
That's
You got to be like,
Like that's not what it is.
You accepted the Webster dictionary. You can't do that.
Oh, so they like hopping from house to house.
Yeah.
yeah, they
That's
breaking
the frog element of it.
They
Yeah.
breaking and entering.
They just breaking in there, just being
breaking and
annoying.
entering.
yeah.
So it's young white
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, I thought it's
Yeah.
young white kids.
They ain't got no
Yes,
uncles like
man.
I
that.
don't
Three
want
to
to put it out
five.
there,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, no,
And-
it is. That's what we do here.
And like in the movie, it's like, hey babe, they're like, where's all the
put people
knives
on
at?
blast.
It's like, hey babe, who took down the pictures? Like, no one did that. So it's like they kind of like watch, like, we got another one, we got another
That's kind of hilarious. Though.
that is it's funny.
Wow.
It's funny if you don't get shot.
one.
It's kind of
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
To just be
Right,
annoying.
dude.
Yeah.
And you know how easy it is to fight as a couple too. I know I had
yeah.
my keys right, bitch. Like It's like, wait, how did we get here?
Breaking up families.
Still taking the house.
Until you that dude in jail, like, what you in here for? Frogging.
Yeah, I was, man. You know, I was
breaking
out
in
there,
and
though.
not taking
But
nothing.
you really gotta hype it up though. Like the nigga, I was like really doing it though. Like I know some
frogging
niggas
the
be
fuck
like,
out them
saying
niggas.
that-
10 houses a day. I would move all the silverware.
10 houses a
I wouldn't take nothing though. Like that's
10 houses a day.
Have anybody of y'all been locked up? I know it's kind of a transition.
Not not in prison.
Versus what?
They were jail.
County jail.
Oh, I thought you talking about like what is it called? Sex, like locked up with chains.
No.
chains
It's
and
just
whip-
like jail is like prison's like you go do time. Jail's like you might get traffic tickets and have to go there.
I've never gotten. You been locked up, DC?
I did 3 hours in a home cell, nigga, and I felt like American me.
Shaved your head.
I thought he said I did 3 hours in a hole. I was like, damn, nigga, they put you in a hole off arrest
3 hours three hours in a home cell, and I felt like I was about to get raped. I was like, man,
You was by yourself.
y'all
You like,
think I'm
I know
playing.
somebody's still gonna get me.
bro, I started doing push-ups. I was in there doing push-ups. They was like, nigga, you ain't even in the real shit yet, nigga.
That's funny.
They told me you ain't even in the, you just at the like where you register for the hotel. I was like,
Yeah, you in the lobby.
I went.
Yeah, I was in the lobby, nigga.
That's
Yeah, I
The
was
waiting
doing push-ups in the
room,
lobby.
like at the doctor's office.
That's funny.
I
But
went
that's
to
all I
night
need.
design.
That's all I needed to know.
It's real.
That I didn't have what it takes to do the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that I couldn't just get up and walk out on my own,
Yeah.
the fact that someone could control me and tell me what I could or couldn't do, I was like, this is the last time I ever deal with something like this.
Yeah.
Because they really had control over the situation. And they were very nice too. They were like, why are you here? You don't have no business being here.
Now
right
we
now.
have
And
to
I
know
was
why
like,
were you there. Now we have to know why were you
Frogging.
Oh, I was there. No, I was there for challenging a fight in public.
there. Challenging.
So
Drunk in
yeah, so at a
public.
club,
Oh.
it drunk in
That's like-
public
I
at a
never
club.
heard
At a
Who
club.
wants some?
I've never
Yeah,
heard
they
that
call
before.
Yeah, they call it
Challenging someone.
challenging.
How are you
You challenge
challenging?
someone to a duel in public? Is that not allowed?
Yeah.
With a knife.
Someone hit me up. Some dude hit me up. It was a dude I went to the club with. Was like, "Yo, we got beef," and I was like, "We?" And
Plural.
I just went outside with him and picked a random dude, and I was like, "You got a problem with this dude I don't know?" I was about to,
Yeah.
and me and this dude got into it. Go ahead.
Whoop, 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 whoop. That's
No,
the noise
that's
you
the
like.
police.
Right, that was it, bro.
He ain't been
Yo,
arrested.
look,
That's
Dion.
his cop car.
Right. Yeah, they gave me a chance. They were like, just stop. You guys don't have to fight or whatever. And then they sent me and the guy that was going to fight. Our cars were parked next to each other randomly. So we're walking back to our cars and stuff. And I seen him and I was like, I can't be no bitch now. You know what I mean? Like, and when the cops came, they were like, didn't we talk to you two about this? Put us both in the car.
Hilarious.
As soon as we got in the car, we were friends. We were like, you know what, man? I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, y'all
We
they
talked
put
to
you in
each
the
other,
backseat together?
Together.
That's
He's like, "You
hilarious.
good? I'm good.
I'm
Hey, I
sorry.
apologize.
It's
bro.
just a
Me,
busted
I'm
lip.
sorry too.
Y'all
Right, yeah, exactly.
was trying to get off. Y'all was trying to get
Yeah, we
out.
were trying to exactly.
We're gonna show him. Come on, let's work together.
But 3 hours in a whole cell, and that was enough for me for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
19 years old, I was like, I'm good.
Scared
I can
straight.
never do this
Yeah,
again.
scared
Oh,
straight.
bro, that's all I needed.
What'd you do during the 3 hours?
Oh,
Push-ups.
chill. I told y'all. I started trying to
was
do
just
push-ups. I was like, I don't know where they're gonna send me to. I did like push-ups.
How many
started,
push-ups
like-
you did?
Oh, you got on your program quick.
How many push-ups?
Yeah.
Like many push-ups.
I need to
So
know
you
this
did, I did like
information.
4 sets of 15. Like what
He's
was
in the
your-
numbers.
Yeah, I'm a number. I led.
I would have better see if you could make it.
He'd have been on his laptop like over under. He got 300 in him.
DC won't make it.
Yeah, I did like 100 push-ups, dude.
Not
I stood
straight.
up and I was like,
Yeah, not
I
straight
said,
though.
yeah. Oh hell no, heavens no.
Did you have an
Evans,
audience? Was they like, yeah, that he getting the
No,
bed?
it was me by myself. I was in a home cell.
Oh, you was in a cell. Okay, you wasn't in the home tank. You was
Yeah.
in a cell.
That's
okay.
that's
I
that's
was-
one
I
of the
was in-
things
I
they
was-
tell you to do when you go to jail to start working out to make
Yeah.
it seem like you've been there before, like you
No
on your
way.
program.
Let me ask you this.
I was in the cheap.
Let me ask you this.
Go
If the police pulled you over and said, all right, you're going to go to jail, but if you can do 100 push-ups without stopping, I'll let you go. You think I can do it?
Yeah.
You gonna knock him out?
Billy Blank,
Yeah.
Billy Blank, nigga.
Yeah.
You're like
Billy Blank.
27.
That'd be fucked up if the police like that one don't count. You don't go all the way.
Oh, I'll be
like,
hot.
you'd be like, oh,
I'll be so mad.
Hey, $1 million man, you kick your arm out.
Cause to do 100, like for me, like I've done it. You have to like mentally be like, I'm in my zone. You know what I mean? Like I'm going.
Yeah.
But if he did that, like one guy, I'm like, they gonna take the house.
That's the all the way down. Slow
Like,
up.
yeah,
Like,
all the
what?
way down.
I'll be struggling.
They gonna take the house.
I'll be
Wait,
struggling.
can we do them on our knees?
Nah, bro, you gotta do 100 straight.
Okay.
You can do it on your knees while you're in prison, of course.
But
Why,
actually,
Dion,
you know what's crazy?
why you gotta go there, Dion?
Hey, DC, what was your plan? Like you was like,
Well,
all
I
right,
had no
knock these
idea.
push-ups out. Like, what was your plan? What was your game plan?
I was like, okay, I'm gonna knock these push-ups out. If I gotta go to the jail,
To
at
the
least
jail.
I can. Yeah, well, I guess I didn't know. Gee, I had nothing, bro.
Was you thinking about like how much time you was gonna do? Like, damn, they gonna have me in here. Like, or was you like, man, this should be in and out?
I knew I was like, for a fight in public, this can't be years.
Voice start cracking.
This
This
can't be life.
You trying to compromise yourself. Hey, your officer, can I talk to you for a second? I mean,
Yeah.
we all play fighting, right? We
Right.
this is my friend. We do this all the time. This is how we hug.
Right, Dion. Right, Dion. I was like, it can't be years. Man, give me I can do 2 days. If you give me 2 days, I can do that.
You was mentally prepared for 2 days. Just like, okay, I got
2 days. That's all I
in
had
me.
in me. After
Okay.
that, I was snitching on whoever.
whatever case
Not
they
even-
asking
I
about.
was,
Not
I
even-
was telling on whoever was there.
I met this dude in
Try to
here,
talk
and he
to
said,
try to talk to the police officer. But hey, come here for a second. Come here. Hey, come here. I didn't really do this. Help me.
That'd be funny if you had like hella info on closed cases, just closed murders. Like, yo, I know who killed Alberto. Like, I know y'all been looking.
Totally unrelated. But
Yeah.
I
In
know
case
that,
you
that
was
guy
looking.
right there.
Nobody even asked him anything.
In '97.
What'd you say?
You ever heard of
Oh, you
John
want to know who killed little Tony down the street? Okay.
I think he had
Heard
like
of O.J.
two
Simpson?
more.
I know about that.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. I was
Making
there.
up stuff. I get it.
Yeah.
I
How
get
about
it.
you?
Oh.
Y'all been locked up? None of
No.
y'all?
I went to county. I did. Well, it was overbooked, which is crazy.
Oh.
So I ended up.
You lucked out.
No, I didn't luck
No,
out.
'cause they
They
didn't
shipped
send them.
me to a Supermax. So
Oh.
I'm in there for a DUI, and they don't send you home till they process you in. So I went from the little back holding cell to county
One job.
to Supermax.
All you have to do.
It come up.
I just
man.
found out there's a difference between prison and jail.
Yeah, so I did. That ended up being in there for 10 days. I seen
Jesus.
everybody from high school. Everybody was like, "Oh, Craig, what you doing here?" And I was like, "Oh shit, they all know me. I can't even pretend to be
Damn.
super tough guy and all that shit." They're like, "Oh, you know who his family is?" And I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna be paying
Damn
niggas and
it.
shit." And then I got out and was like, "Never again."
Did they say make me laugh? Did they even do that shit?
Nah.
Make
More
me
so
laugh.
like we gotta connect when we get out of here. And I was like, "All right, hit me up."
Put me on.
Yeah,
Just think about 10 days. I'm trying to think what 10 days ago was. We was
I
in
gave them
August.
audience seats.
10 days ago. That's a long time.
10
Man,
days
especially
long.
when you like, I'm supposed to be right in and out.
Yeah.
And they're like, nah, not until you process.
Right.
And what's worse is if they don't give you a date, they just keep saying like,
No, there was
soon.
there was like not until because the whole prison was on lockdown. So until it was off lockdown, they don't do the processing. So I'm in there with murderers, car thieves, everything but rapists.
do you ask them that or you just hear the word? Do they, hey, I'm a rapist. Or do you ask them?
Everybody has their paperwork, but they don't put
Oh.
rapists in Gen Pop.
I mean, how do you know people's crimes? You
Usually
try to be
rapists, I
cool with
think,
them?
have on like they have different color different color outfits on.
Oh,
The
word.
disrespect,
So
man.
the gay people have different color outfits. The rapist has different
How
color
do they-
outfits, and
you
the
have to
murderers.
tell you have to tell them your sexual preference.
They ask you.
So you, so you say, I'm a gay rapist. You have you got like a half green, half blue.
Damn.
and
Green top, yellow bottoms. Damn.
You like,
He just walk around everybody.
that's you let me know. I'm wild out here. Cause what if that is your defense
Right.
of like, yo, I'm letting y'all know I rape y'all niggas.
I'm a gay rapist.
Like, come on.
Oh, like
But
you
also
rape
he's
dudes.
gay though, so he's like,
So he
also
raped
if you take me,
dudes.
I'm
Yeah.
fine with it. I'm a power bottom.
A power bottom.
like what if he just
Power
walking
bottom.
through like, can't none of y'all hurt?
Like the Charles
Either way,
Barkley
give and
of
take what you
bottoms?
want to do.
Could you imagine somebody getting ready, like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, bro, that's all you got? Come on, you be like, it's supposed to be a punishment.
He's like, nah, keep going, man.
I ain't even gonna put my hands on the wall.
Like, why?
Spread it open. Spread it open. Spread it open.
Be like, why are you
Spread
even
it
here?
open.
I'm a gay rapist.
Why are you here? Because this is great. This is a good time.
You know, the penetration
So
may not affect
vacation.
you, but like a nigga like scratching your back hella hard though, like that'll do it.
Yeah.
Be like, hey nigga, you can pound me, but nigga, don't scratch me like that.
That's what you
Hey, don't be sucking on my neck, nigga. No marks.
I was cool with the dry insertion, but the scratches, that got the
Yeah,
chill.
you gotta chill on them scratches, bro.
I'm in a relationship. I can't let him see that.
What's crazy is though, in jail, I guess that would be in prison, but the gay rapists aren't gay.
Yeah,
that makes sense,
Yeah, I don't
and,
know what they. That's what they say. I'd be like,
That's what they-
okay. That's,
Prison rules.
Yeah.
He's like,
And a lot of people say men that prefer anal sex with girls is gay.
There's a lot of people.
it's a
I
lot.
know, as in prefer,
I
as
get
in
the
like
prefer. I'd be like, why?
Yeah.
I understand.
Oh, with
I'm be
girls,
honest. Like,
okay.
I understand if a chick is like, I want that. You'd be like, well,
Oh,
I'm here to oblige.
I'm
you know
just
what I mean?
doing what I'm supposed to
Right.
do.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But like for you to be like, this is what I want to
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I'm like, but there's a
It's
vagina
another-
right
yeah.
there, and that feels way better. Why do you want that?
Wait,
Yeah.
I feel like that should be like, okay, y'all been together for a long time, and y'all looking to try something new.
Yeah, it's like a milestone in a relationship.
Yeah.
Right.
It
It's
should
like,
be.
all right,
can't open
she
up.
wanted,
Yeah, it's
I
like, let's
wanted,
try.
yeah. But if that's your like
That's your
Keon said,
thing?
if that's your go-to,
Right.
Yeah.
and
So
you
do-
be like,
Are
listen,
are you
Yeah,
saying
like, I don't want to
that's
do
weird.
that.
Are you
Right.
saying that's what you
It's
go
weird.
to when the vagina get too loose?
This in
Since
general.
it's a
Yeah.
milestone.
I don't know why. You know what it is too. I think. Oh, honestly though, porn has jacked it. Like
Normalized it.
dudes be like, I just want to do what I see,
Right.
and then get like, well, yeah, I'm a porn star. It's like,
Not to
no,
be one of
nigga,
those
you know.
people, but it's rap music's done it.
right?
It's in every verse. Girls are singing it. Lil Kim started it, taking in the butt, yes, yes, what, and then once it becomes a lyric and you singing it in the club, it becomes a lifestyle.
Like people just become obsessed with stuff.
Eat
like,
a booty
that they
gang.
sing. Yeah.
Once
Like
it was
people
in
and
the
people have
song,
been doing that, but
Right,
now
right.
when it got public, everybody's like, "I'm here
Yeah, yeah.
to eat ass," and it's like, nigga, I get like, you know,
remember begging for head,
yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, whoa, slow down! I was trying to just get you to stay
right?
up here."
Like it feels like everybody's trying to prove that they with the shit.
Pop up and
You working it out?
hold your goatee.
Exactly.
Who was that for?
I know y'all had me on camera.
I know the camera.
Just exercise and practice.
He's shooting a shot. He said, for all the Patreons and the ladies
For all
out
the
there.
All the Patreons out there.
I'm
You
not
know
like
me.
the mother four guys. I actually.
You need to brush your tongue, DC.
He was just doing it.
That's
Wait, is that
tequila.
still a bad thing? Is eating ass still a bad thing?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
a
If
bad-
it is, then I'm. What is
I
it?
guess
Then I don't want to be
depend-
right.
I guess
I don't
depending
know.
on the
what is-
ass.
What is the public
Whose
perception?
ass?
I
You
guess
know.
depending on the ass. If it's,
Right.
Because
Is
a
it
lot of
still
people be like,
frowned
I
upon?
won't eat an ass, but then you be like, how about Rihanna's ass? They be like,
Yeah,
"Ugh,
well,
how about
You be like, oh, yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, she's fine. You start compromising.
Wait, all y'all ate ass before, right?
Yep.
Oh.
I
what do you
have-
mean
Oh,
by
quiet,
eating?
quiet in
Yeah,
church.
what do you mean
Wait,
by
eating
eating?
like going in it, eating, or just on the outside?
Once you put your tongue there, you at the buffet, nigga.
Yeah, but are you going to get the desserts inside? Is that
I just assumed it
How-
meant has your mouth been on the butthole?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Has your mouth been on the ass?
I've started eating a girl out and then push the legs up doing that, knowing that, she prepared for my arrival. But
Right.
I don't want to be like, I got a surprise for you. She's like, wait, hold up. I don't want to be surprised myself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, right.
if she knew that I was about to go down on her, and I was like, well, let me just kind of go a little further up,
Because it's right.
you-
It'd be sometimes it's right there.
It's there.
Like it's right.
Yeah.
there.
would you stop if there was a toilet paper ball?
Nah, I'm shutting
Would
it
you
down.
embarrass her?
Brother, man.
Would you
Shut it
embarrass
down.
her, or would you just do a
Man.
pip and keep going? You gonna embarrass this woman that's already in a
Because
vulnerable state?
you do that on the vagina. You push it aside.
You know what?
Flick it off
I
real
never
quick.
I never done it while she's on her knees. I feel like that's weird. Of like doing it like this, like she's on her knees and you behind her like that. I feel like that's weird to me.
The human
Yeah, but
centipede.
Hold on.
The human
That's the,
centipede.
that's the weird component
the
of
weird?
licking ass. Is the position that you lick ass in.
I mean,
Hey guys,
yeah.
you're gonna do it. Just make sure you do it with her lying flat on her back and her legs up. Don't You do it the other way. That shit gay. You don't want to do it that way because niggas always want to make some shit gay. Like that shit gay. You do it like that. Don't do it like that. Do it like this. This is how you do it if you gonna do it.
I feel like it literally
opens it up.
feels yeah sure
Yeah.
that's true, but it feels like you're eating ass versus like this is I'm psyching myself out like this is the cousin of the pussy.
If you're gonna eat ass, make sure you don't do it on the dinner table because then
Yeah.
it really brings
Yeah.
into the effect that you eating some ass.
Yeah.
Make sure it's
I'm
not
so
a-
happy right now that children don't pay attention
Oh,
to anything that we're doing.
Well,
Like, he
I
hasn't heard
completely
any of
forgot.
that.
Yeah.
He doesn't. They zone out.
until he's at the supermarket with mom. He's like, eat ass. You're like, what?
They be zoned because they don't hear. Well, when they
Yeah.
in them iPads, I'd be like, "What y'all want for dinner?" Yo,
Ass.
yo, yo.
What was y'all talking about?
They don't hear nothing.
Oh man. I need to we gotta steer this conversation real because I'm not gonna be getting pegged as pause as the porn sex guy.
Every
it's
time
too
you
late
on
to
here,
catch
that
me,
happens,
Dion.
bro. It's
Yeah.
you. It's too
It's
late.
too
I don't
late,
even watch
Dion.
porn. I don't even watch porn.
Wait,
It's
you
too
asked
late.
the question too. You was like,
Yeah.
oh no, wait, let's
Yeah.
stop talking
How many
about
of y'all
jail.
Well,
Ass.
it was a smooth transition. We went
Eating.
from the
you
house,
can't-
jail.
You can't
rape.
do that and then be like, I don't want to be pegged. Even though every time I'm here, I got a sex question for y'all.
Do not label this as filth.
I don't want to be
Please.
the guy that,
Phil.
brings up. So anyway, the last time I buzzed on a chick's face, it's like, what? She was about to take the house. I had no choice.
Dion can't do Dion, you can't do nothing about that, bro.
Yeah,
Your first
that's who you
introduction
are,
was
bro.
you that nasty,
That's what it is.
grimy porn guy. man.
I think he's trying to
gotta
figure
be
out what
grimy.
level of
Freaky.
creep he's on. He's
Freak.
like, so
That's what people do. They ask questions to see what
Yeah,
you've done, so they know. So,
Oh, okay, I like
oh,
that.
so you wouldn't do that?
So I'm
No,
normal.
me either.
So I'm normal. Okay, cool. We all on the same playing field. Okay, gotcha.
That's all people be trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm still traumatized from looking up in the screen and just seeing DC licking
his
air.
son.
Like, I don't know why that was.
There's a girl behind the camera like, after the show, I'm fucking you. He said, oh, yeah. Oh, the camera's still on, huh? Yeah.
Cam, your hair getting long, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What's your plans?
Yeah, you started.
I'll probably cut it, not super short, but like get it trimmed and cleaned up and that.
it's
Yeah.
luxurious right now.
It's like, yeah, it's got the, what
It's
do you call
kingly.
it? The flip.
Well, I washed it this morning. That's why it looks.
Oh,
Is that a weave cam? Is that a weave cam?
No, it's 2 years.
You can tell it's getting long because he's
'Cause it's
curling.
curling,
He's
yeah.
curling the bottom of it.
It's curling, and he got it on one side. He
Shake.
said, "I washed it this morning."
That shake
He know
glowing.
it's out here.
I don't know why they cling.
He
You
got
know, it's
that-
very, it's
And,
very,
and listen, and that's how you know Cam is with it. He was like, nah, that's 2 years.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
I worked on this. It's very rare to see white people with goatees. You notice that? Like only like Steve Austin and Goldberg was the only white guys I know who had goatees. They usually have a beard or clean shaven.
You know what it is? I heard a comic actually say this. White dudes think a lot about their hair and their facial hair because of what type of white you can be labeled as. Like this dude was like, I'm going bald, but I don't want to shave my head because it can quickly go from hey brother to hey brother. You know what I mean? He was like, no, I'm not.
That's
I'm
not me. Yeah.
So he was like, I'm always like cognizant of my look because
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to be lumped in with
Yeah.
like, the racist dude. I'm like, oh, that's
And a
interesting.
lot of white guys keep the cul-de-sac. Just kind of like, I'm gonna just shave it down and keep this hair around here and just
Yeah.
go bald up top.
And I was like, that's very interesting.
I don't get
would
why they
never
don't just cut it all the way off all the time.
That's why they don't want to
Like-
be.
But then
Why,
you also still
nigga?
gotta like, yeah,
I say let it go. Yeah.
yeah, let it go and just
Yeah.
wear some like cool shit that don't
Right.
kind of.
Black Lives Matter.
that
Just
back.
every day.
Yeah.
Every
Keep
day.
wearing Black
Like-
Lives Matter.
Every day.
I'd get dreads around it. Just freak it. It would be like a shag, just a long shag.
Just on the sides and the
Yeah.
back. Just well, there's a lot of black dudes with that. I'll be like, why?
yeah.
I seen a dude one time. He had braids and he got the braids crisscross over the bald
Trying to
spot.
cover it up.
But I'm like,
Oh,
nigga,
like Coolio.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
I
we can
mean,
see you,
Ain't
bro.
no
Like,
bridging. Ain't no
You
bridging.
can't.
Yeah, yeah.
And he tried to, it was like, no.
I see in there, man. I see what's happening there. You try because I mean honestly, if you have a lot of hair, you could keep that side and just pull it up and keep like pat.
If you
to
did
a
that,
bar,
if you had
pat
had
cloud.
super long dreads and locks and
That's
put it
hella
up
funny.
there, you could do that.
But you like this, people say, I see bald in there.
Good,
The cracks.
I would just shape it up, keep the points, wave this, bing, get it nice and
Points.
crisp. Yeah.
What would y'all rather? Would y'all rather go bald in the back or in the front?
It's happening right now.
Well, which one? Which one?
I'd rather in the front.
In the front?
I'd rather go ball in
Nah,
the
in
back.
I'd say the back.
In the back.
Like you
Give me
have,
the
you
back.
have a
'Cause you can hide the
sunroof,
back for a
Yeah,
lot
because you
longer.
can hide that for
you
you can
rather
hide that
have
for
a
And
longer.
you tall, like
Yeah.
a
She ain't gonna
sunroof
see
versus
that.
a T-top.
She
Yeah,
ain't
I
gonna see
think
that
so.
till you licking her ass. You know what I'm saying? You good until you start licking her ass. It's like, oh, I didn't know you.
Because a lot of dudes aren't insecure about going bald. They're insecure about their hairline.
Yeah.
So like if the
Right.
back is
Right.
going, they could be like, well, I'll just spray that up or grow it out maybe or
Or just
braid it over.
move the fade line up, get it more.
But like once this starts, that's just it.
No, but the thing you still have a head full of hair though. I feel like you can kind of do some shit.
But then
like,
you Stephen A. Smith.
Nigga, I'll just keep brushing it back, have my Steven Seagal on. I still have a hook. You can do buns.
Hey, no. Once that front is gone, it's
That's
depressing, bro. Once you can't see, when you look in the mirror and that shit is back here, you be like, nigga,
That's
this is
it.
bad. But in the back, you like Keon said, you can let that slide for a little bit.
For,
But
for a long time.
A lot of
Where
times
y'all
you
like
don't
that?
know that front is going because you keep leaning and leaning. You be looking in
Oh,
the mirror like this, still touching it up.
I can't do it, man. I mean, because I think y'all thinking of longer hair versus like if you had waves, and just imagine how like a shiny bald here. And it's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's like you doing this, you got a shiny ass bald, but you got a nice little hairline. You're like, you look good in the mirror, but people like, yeah, my man right here, look at him.
But like let's say let's say you threw a hat on with the tilt. Your hairline still
That's-
crispy, all that.
That's a bar.
And they're like, oh.
You got to be Jewish. You got to
Yeah,
put the
you just
yarmulke
throw
You know
on.
what I mean?
You know how
And then
many-
you got all the sprays. Now you just spray that ball spot real quick. You in there.
Yeah, right.
You good.
Almost every NBA player is starting to go bald then.
Yeah.
You don't know until game day when
No.
that camera go over them. You be like, oh shit, wait.
When they bend down and shoot their
Yeah,
free throws,
yeah.
you be like, wait a minute. Other than that, you had no idea.
Yeah.
You had no idea.
I want to know who talks to Kevin Durant. Like
Nobody, nigga.
like
Nobody.
his friends like joking like, what's going on, man? Like,
Right.
like what you
Because
gonna do
somebody
with-
had somebody.
What you gonna do with that?
I think
Somebody
he just
somewhere has
smacks
to be
them
like,
with
come
money.
on, man.
No, man.
Like,
Wait,
I'm starting to trend.
I think his close partners be roasting him like it's an inside joke.
Right.
Yeah.
But he like, I don't care about the world.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Even
Like,
the barber had to be like,
think it's like that.
So what we doing today?
Right.
Same
like
thing.
with LeBron. Like how his boys got to be like, my nigga.
Right.
Like, why you
Cousin,
still?
mama.
right.
I think
Son.
KD's doing it for all the little kids in the neighborhoods that got the same thing going. He's letting them know you could still be somebody.
But he's always, even before he got the ball spot, he has just never brushed it. From
Didn't care.
Texas to he
Yeah.
just didn't.
that is
what is
brushed. I
happening?
seen him with a
Care.
wave
It is,
cap
but
on before.
You know what? I think the sweat causes this shit to like beat up like that.
But like, I've played sports my
Yeah.
whole life.
He's
Mine
a
is
big-
never.
no matter
He's a
what hair care products.
millionaire.
is
Figure it
swole.
out.
And then also,
But my thing is, it don't have just brush it. Just
I think
Yeah.
it beats up with the sweat, but also he can't.
He
at
starts
this
off
at this
like-
point in his career, he can't make
Change
any
up.
like drastic
no, not
changes
now.
people
It
gonna
is
be
what
like,
it is.
what? You know, it's gonna be. It's
I'm
gonna
like
be
this.
blatant.
I'm like this. You're not gonna have it all. You're not gonna be the best basketball player with the best hairline, a lot of money. You're gonna suffer somewhere.
If you think
LeBron
about
and
it,
KD
all the
suffers in their
greats,
hairline.
all the greats. Jordan started going. Magic started
Yeah.
going.
Right.
No, hold up.
You
You're
gotta
not
go.
gonna be that.
Jordan and Shaq randomly start
No, Jordan
balding.
was going.
Jordan was
But I
going
remember
early.
he came
Yeah.
Since college.
Jordan was going early.
Jordan was
Jordan was
going.
going-
Yeah.
Hey, Jordan
Oh, yeah, I
was
remember
going
that,
year
yeah.
one, bro. Year
Yeah.
two.
Yeah. But I remember Shaq was bald for a
Mm.
long time. And I was like, where did his hairline come from? Like he
Well, no,
brought
Shaq,
it back.
Well, Shaq did the whole. It was a point in time in NBA history where being bald
Was-
because of Jordan was
Right.
cool.
Right.
Right.
So Shaq and them had hair, and they were still cutting their hair off.
Right.
Cutting their hair off. Like what's it? Jalen
Jalen
Rose
Rose,
had
yeah.
their haircuts.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at the whole Michigan team. Whole Fat
Yeah,
Five was bald
Weber,
heads.
all them. They,
Yeah, yeah.
Like bald
Yeah.
head was
Was
just
a
hot.
thing.
So dudes had full head of
Yeah,
hair.
it was a
Don't
hot
like
thing to
that.
do.
I don't like that, man. I don't like when niggas be shaving their hair off. They don't need to.
Plus, KD's too.
Well, now,
So you don't like non-prescription lenses either. huh?
Exactly. Nah, what you doing, man?
Plus,
This
KD,
my
life.
struggle.
This
KD,
is my life.
KD's too old now to get beginner waves cut in. If he
Yeah.
got them circles cut in
Beginner
now,
waves?
people be like, "Oh, come on."
but do you
KD."
still feel that way? Like now that we supposed to, your vision's supposed to go, your hair's supposed to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, your hair's not always supposed to go.
but I'm just saying, like that's what happens when you get older. So do you still feel like, hey man, appreciate it or?
People in my circle, I'm fine with it. But if it's like a 18-year-old just doing it just for giggles, like nigga, what are you doing?
You grab him up. You don't know what you can.
Brush this shit, nigga. It's like
Take care of it.
He's like, but
Hold
the
on
maintenance.
to it.
What if he's like, but the maintenance is just too much for me, man? I just rather, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm probably making you mad right now.
You ain't got no
huh?
grade, nothing, do you?
Nah, I got a couple grades
Oh,
over
man,
here,
it's like-
but I like doing dumb shit like this with people who can't grow their shit. I'm like, yeah, it's
Craig
rub
don't
it in.
count. Craig
to
got
throw
different
braids in
genes.
it a little
Yeah.
bit.
Damn it, dude. And
Let's
it's
play
that
around.
it's that good shit, man, too.
Yeah, Craig got a full head of
But
hair.
you could
nice
feel
beard.
you could feel people praying on the downfall. Like when I let the boys cut my hair, they was like, "That shit ain't gonna grow back. It ain't coming back." And I was like, "Oh, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it ain't coming
Yeah,
back."
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I felt
Yeah.
like niggas was mad in the comments, like, "You don't play it at this.
You don't play. You
you don't play with that
Yeah.
at this age." And for a minute, it did not. Like the right side, I was like, "Hey, you gon' you gon'."
Yeah, your shit been crispy lately, Keon. I've been like, ooh.
Well, you know what happened? Pandemic.
Yeah.
I didn't touch my hair. I just let it grow. So we be pushing ourselves back, or the
Yeah.
barbers did it a long time ago and it
Right.
never. So the pandemic, I let it just grow, and I was like, wait a minute, I didn't gain
Yeah.
a half inch back. Like I didn't. It
Wow.
started coming back down. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, all right. But the right side still grows in slower than the left.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I started noticing that too. That's
Yeah.
also why I was like, all right, we going for the last hoorah.
Yeah, the right side.
Yeah.
I can tell where it's gonna go. Like I'm gonna shave it bald before.
But
it
that's where
happens.
you get the
Right.
scissors out and be like, oh, nah.
Yeah,
So,
when,
yeah.
when,
we
when
gonna
mine
be
started growing,
gentle.
when mine started growing funny, I just give me that. You niggas will never know.
Right. But I
But
cut
we
my
knew
own
though.
hair.
We knew. But we knew.
But DC was good. It's just the back.
I seen it on Haunted House too. Specifically the sequel. I had you in the headlock. I was like,
You know what? I gotta
got
go.
about 3
I
minutes.
gotta go. Dion, you just spoiled everything for me. I thought I was
I
good
feel
then.
it. I be having to cut around. Like when I cut my own hair, so I
Right,
be
brother.
cutting around like. I only
Yeah,
cut
yeah.
this side
Yeah.
forward, and I'll be like, I'm just gonna let that. But it's a different texture.
right, right.
So even with the waves, like this side a wave and this
Yeah.
side, it'd be like, like, I'm trying,
Help
but it's
me.
because it's thinner and everything. I'm like, oh yeah, this is
It's happening.
it's on
Hey,
its
look,
way out.
hey, fellas, I gotta go,
All right,
y'all.
brother.
All right, bruh.
right,
Let us get some DC Spanglish on the way out.
Oh, say that with no sé, en que la camarada.
This is racist.
It's
because he's on the
Adios. Adios.
DC finna get
Adios.
canceled.
This is, you could have just talked as DC. You didn't have to do the. That was like Asian.
Yeah.
Outta
Does
here.
it count if it's Asian? If you threw the Asian spin
I
on
don't know
it?
what he had in there. He had
The
Indian.
fusion?
It was all kind of stuff in there. It was a
Everybody's
fusion restaurant.
offended.
He
Everybody
get
mad.
canceled by everybody. He gonna go on tour with Russell Peters and everybody's gonna boo.
Remember when you tried to do that Spanish shit
Yeah.
in an Indian accent?
Shit.
Nigga, we remember.
DC needs Babbel.
Yeah.
DC definitely
Absolutely.
needs Babbel. Babbel, you get 15-minute lessons to make a perfect way to do languages on the go. It has, how many languages is it? It is 14? 14.
Yeah.
14 different languages: Spanish, French, Italian, German. Plus, it has speech recognition technology. That's the part I like to do. When I get on there, I always do. Because in real life, like, people do flashcards and stuff, but in real life, ain't nobody holding
Right.
no flat. They just talk to you in a
Yeah.
different language. So with Babbel, you can do, you can do the listening, talk it back, repeat it, all that stuff, and you make your own schedule. You can do 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, or whatever like that. And it's dope. I mean, I've been slacking. I've taken about a month off. I need to
boy.
get back on it. And I'm signing my little one up for Spanish at his school. So I was like, let me get back on it so we can talk about his mama. And you know what I mean? Together.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
what's
You know what
good
I mean?
is you could get back to where you left off at.
Right.
Some of them make you go all the way
Right.
back to first day.
I actually, when I take a long break, I start over just to make sure
You remembered it.
I still got it.
Retained
And you do retain it. If you do it like that, you retain it.
That's dope.
So sign in today with Babbel. You get a 3-month subscription. You'll get an additional 3 months for free. So that's 6 months for the price of just 3. Go to Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com. Use the promo code ISSUES, and you get those 3 months free, man. Check it out. It's good though.
Yeah.
Babbel's super dope.
I love the name because it came from the Tower of Babel, right?
I think that's from babbling. People babbling.
That's what I thought, but I don't know.
Yeah, but it's called the Tower of Babel, right?
Yes.
Do you know?
The Tower of Babel is the correct term. I don't know if it's super related. It depends on the spelling of the.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the
Because
tower
it's
that
kind
they
of a-
built to reach the heavens
Right.
because they thought they were.
It would make
God
sense
and
though,
got
because isn't it like a
destroyed.
center point of like cultures or something like that?
That's where
It's
It
the
would
center
make
point
sense.
of language.
Either way, it works.
Different
It's a
languages.
double entendre.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It would definitely work.
Yeah.
DC dipped. He has somewhere to be. I actually have to go pick up my other child.
All right.
So I got. How long did we give them? How long did they get today?
They got almost an hour. We right there on the cusp.
55. It's they got so accustomed to
Yeah,
2
hours.
that they're gonna be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But we have a bunch of stuff to do today, and
Yeah.
thank you guys for coming in.
Oh, we're not leaving.
Because
We gonna keep going. You can,
you ain't got no house to go to. That's why they done took.
that's how you bring it back.
We do callbacks. I don't think people appreciate how much comedians
Yeah.
be calling back. Do y'all call back in real life? Do you feel like you
Yes.
do that?
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it has the crew needs to be aware of what's
Right.
being called back. You can't do a callback from something we did 2 years ago.
Right. I be calling back in real life.
Yeah, yeah.
I do that with my son. He sometimes like, oh, okay, Dad.
He's annoying.
Yeah,
clever.
Okay,
Do
Dad.
your kids think you funny?
Huh?
Your kids think you funny?
Kendrick, am I funny? Yeah.
That's good.
My kids love hanging out with me. We have
Yeah?
a blast. Yeah.
My daughters hate me, man.
I'm
Yeah.
the embarrassing dad that
Yeah.
they're just like,
As in, like, no. Like, it's a lot of that. Like,
I-
I'll be
Damn.
killing.
Do you feel like it's a daughter thing though?
100%.
Yeah.
And if I'm entertaining her friends, she's like, don't be the life of the party.
wait, you're making it sound very innocent. What's an example of something?
Right, and then you wa-
did?
what do you be
talking
doing?
about?
I mean, like it's just like puns, just having little jabs. She looked like so and so. Her friends be laughing. She be like, don't take this thunder from me, Dad. Like I'm that person.
so she don't
She's
steal.
Is she funny though?
Yeah, she's.
Oh, okay. Then,
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was like,
back up,
"Yo, what
man.
is that?"
Back up. Get your ass. Take your ass to the loft.
I'm like, so I should get rid of the juggling and the.
Dion be coming out. Party time. We've got hors d'oeuvres.
So who's the new little boy?
He coming out with trays and snacks. Dish.
Let me show you this Gallagher act right here. They got a watermelon right here.
Okay, so I understand that. What about in just y'all though? She let you live.
No, she really do not laugh. She kind of she gives me that
Just hate.
yeah.
She's
Hate
like,
me.
Like, I'm
I'm not
funny
your
for
And
real,
audience.
it takes my soul.
Damn.
Cause I'm like, I just like somebody's laugh. My youngest loves my jokes,
Yeah.
but my oldest be like, no.
I wonder, do you ever feel like she's like, no, and you wouldn't be living here if I wasn't able to do this. Everybody else thinks I'm hilarious.
Yes. And she is that gnat. When people say like when you doing the show, like don't worry about the gnat that's kind of flying around. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the crowd. I'm like, no, but this is my daughter. I want her to be proud of me. This is who I do this for.
Kid.
You gotta trip and fall.
She loves that.
Okay,
when I hurt
yeah,
myself,
okay, there
when
it
I hurt
is.
myself, if I
Yeah.
trip, fall, she loves that. But if I'm just doing some organic, smart jokes or
Yeah.
puns, she's like,
It's got to be because you
Yeah.
say your kids they dig it.
Yeah. Well, now it's getting annoying because I used to like heckle movies, talk shit. But now they do it, so now it's like just us heckling the whole movie, and we don't know what the fuck it was about.
No.
But it's fun.
But George is only 2.
Yeah, he'll be too.
Does he think you funny?
Yeah, I'll be having him dying.
Yeah?
Nonstop. Yeah.
Is it like with words or like
Everything.
playful tickling?
Nah, everything. Yeah, tickling. Not really words because he ain't really there yet. But
Yeah.
I scare the shit out of him. He love that. Yeah, I be
Yeah,
scared.
I
love that. I be popping out of nowhere. He be he
I
love
changed my
that shit.
diaper, Dad. Good one.
As an
I
old
shit myself.
dad, as an old dad, do y'all teach y'all have new kids, so do y'all teach them like the fart on you game and the fart in the car stuff?
No,
and all
I've
that?
been telling them to stop that
Farting on
because
each
they
other?
get upset. Like especially if and they don't really the smells upset me. So I'll be like, shut it down because it just smells so bad in here.
right,
Cause he be going.
yeah.
He be like, excuse me, and they be.
They try to
but if
push
they
it
do it on like one sitting, by themselves and one come fart on their head, then it's like I don't, they be fisticuffs. So
Only thing you can say is like, let it be organic. Don't push it up.
Right.
Oh no.
So I keep telling him like, yo, can't,
pushing
because
it.
he'd be like, Dad. I'm like, no, don't.
That's not the one.
You're gonna crap your pants, bro. You gotta just
I
let
got
it.
2 more in me. No.
Just let it happen. They think farts and burps are hilarious.
Yeah.
I just be like, don't do it on each
Purpose.
other. But if we ripping them, then
How come
fine.
girls aren't like that? How come girls
Some,
don't tap into the
some are when
to
they
the-
little.
Yeah.
And then they get
And then somebody tell them like,
society
no, you're a
tell
girl,
'em.
you can't do that.
Yeah.
they mama sit
I've
them
never
down.
heard my daughters fart.
Ever?
I'm sure they definitely opened up their cheeks and. But
Damn.
I haven't heard
Wow.
an audible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ever?
I probably went in another room. Like, let me go get my hat.
Yeah.
Let me go.
It's like it's weird. When do we condition them to
Couldn't find
like
it.
I don't know.
condition them?
I think
into that?
society should be
Yeah,
like,
that's
don't
crazy.
don't
You know?
do that.
Yeah, I think it's when they like that first little boy.
Then they
and be
become
like,
wives and be
oh,
like, well,
It's like,
here we are. I've been holding these for 20 years. They let it go. When they become wives and comfortable girlfriends, they be, ugh.
Yeah.
So
It's a
y'all
lot.
don't do like the pantsing and like when
Not yet,
and
because I
the
don't want them to take that to
mergies.
school.
yeah.
I don't
That
want them
shit
to take
is
it to school.
all.
My kids
It's
were the
all bad
last
now.
one that got to do. Well, the pantsing had to stop now, but
Yeah.
the tripping and all the
Yeah,
little
we did
goofy
that. That stuff was
that-
hilarious.
That's just weird for a father to his daughter. Hey, yo, what? Like, Dad, what are you doing?
Hey, it was fun though, wasn't it? you get carried off to jail, but the memories.
Don't take the house.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely different.
Yeah.
But yeah. Circling back though, yeah, my kids they think I'm hilarious.
Yeah.
They be like that, and they want to be funny. So they like if he makes me laugh, because I be telling him, I was like, man, you funny.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, Dad, I'm gonna go tell Dokes.
Goddamn right. Don't.
For some reason,
That
his
J.
J's and G's be kicking his ass.
Yeah, it's funny.
Like DeBron James,
Yeah.
the Dokes,
Yeah.
Dad, that he can't. And then C's and K's, he says it's T's.
Oh wow.
So he'd be like Teen Tong versus Godzilla.
Oh, boy.
Like, that's.
King Tone.
But he says his brother's name perfectly. That's what I don't understand.
When he reads, he'll read perfectly too. It's just I had the same. It's just lazy
Yeah.
tongue.
He'd be like, Keelan,
Right.
let's go ticket. And I'd be like, wait,
Oh.
that you just said Keelan.
Yeah.
Why? He'd be like,
Yeah, you're killing me.
you're telling me
Let me
that.
live.
You're
You're
telling me.
That was
Killing
my
me.
kryptonite. I couldn't go outside until I said, "Can I go
That's
outside?" 'Cause
funny.
I used to be like, "Can I go? Can I go outside?"
Still can't say it.
I'd say, "Can I go outside?"
Yeah.
Can I go outside?
With
They'd
the
be like,
pressure.
no, you can't go nowhere. I'd be like,
Don't know.
yeah, and I'd be at the door like, "Please, can I go outside?"
You're trying to practice like.
That's fucked up. That's all the fucked
But I
up,
can
though.
read perfectly
Yeah.
in the classes because I had to actually focus and do it.
It's
But
like,
I
what y'all
know-
give me a speech therapist then?
I
Like,
know-
I'm
I know
not just
he'll
gonna
grow-
do it on my own. Like, I need some
me.
assistance, some support.
I know he'll grow out of it though, so I ain't even
Yeah.
tripping. Because Keelan had all kind of stuff, and he grew out of all
Mm-hmm.
his. So I know he'll grow out of it. Because he speaks very well, and
Right.
he's super smart. Like, because he's a younger brother, so he did everything the older one does, and then
Right.
some. But I think it's hilarious though when he be
Yeah.
saying stuff like, "Dad, it's." Can I do outside? I'd be like, "Yeah, let's do."
Be mocking him.
I'll be mocking the hell out of him.
4-year-old child, nigga. That
You
make
don't
you
know
feel like a
how
man.
long I'd be at the door like, "Can I go outside?" They'd be like, "No, you can."
You're there watching him play kickball like, "Can I do outside? Help me!"
I just want to play kickball. Just finally play some kickball.
Damn.
I get it.
Yeah. All y'all got boys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boys
Oh,
and
you're
girls.
lucky, man.
No, I got girls too.
Oh, okay. Were you the I'm using this loosely, the creep when you walk around like your daughters make it awkward when you like, "Hey Dad, I'm in here." Like they make it awkward when you walk past the bathroom, they shut the door like dude, I'm not looking at you. You know what I'm saying?
No. Well, also my daughters don't live with me, but when they're over,
Yeah.
everybody knows they're in the bathroom.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
it.
They make it a huge production of like if I just happen to walk past the room, they shut the door real quick like,
You're the only guy in the house.
yeah.
Oh.
And it's like, come on, dude.
How old are your girls?
15 and 10.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's part of the developing ages too.
Right,
where
I
they're
know.
like,
I know what they're doing, but it's like,
Daddy, you don't notice I have titties with this towel on. You're like, I don't care about your titties.
How
But they care. I get it. I get why they care though.
I care about your little
how
titties.
how much of like sort of, I don't want to say like emotional volatility of like a teenage girl. How much of like that sort of behavior do you just dismiss of like, oh, you just a 15-year-old girl, you gonna rebel?
Well, I know that they're self-conscious about their body and it's developing and they're wondering what's happening to it, and only their mom has, talked to them about their body, and I've never talked to them about their body. But I feel like I know it's the puberty, the emotions they're going through, and it's like I had no intentions of going in that room. Like y'all not going to make me feel like a creep
In my own
I
house.
walk around. And it's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, Dad. It's like,
It's out of nowhere.
I get you saying like I don't want to feel like a creep in my own house. Like that's
Yeah.
like guys. Like
Right.
I'm not that. There's
right.
when you become a dad too, you take pride in being like
This is my house.
but like being a good dad. Like
Yeah.
I ain't one of them dudes that be looking at his kids. Like I'm one of
Yes.
I love my kids.
Yes.
Like I would never.
It's actually the opposite with little boys. Like I gotta beg my son to put a shirt on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
He's
funny.
at
They
the
stay
age where
naked.
he
That's funny.
just stays naked walking. I'm like, no, there's people.
But they're
here.
comfortable around their moms. You know what I'm saying? They're not like shutting the door when their mom comes around. You know what I'm saying? Because their mom is still investing into their bodies.
They actually do cover up because when they were younger, their mom was like, nobody wants to see your little thing.
Oh, that's
so
embarrassing.
little thingy stuck with them to be
Little
like,
thingy?
what? You don't need
They
to see it
are
ever.
naked McGee.
Yeah.
They be like, and they stay. Granted, it's a boy thing too. They shirts come off immediately. Like as
Yeah.
soon as they get in the house, shirts is off.
Because their father's shirt is off.
Always. So they just like shirts off all the time.
They would be
like,
bottomless, but mothers always take that picture when they're little
yeah.
of them naked, and they're like,
Yeah.
"You never gonna catch me
Yeah,
again,
yeah,
ma."
that's funny.
Nah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
waiting for them to grow out of because I'm like, why y'all always just naked?
Yeah.
They just love it.
Feet papping on the floor with a little naked
Like when it's time for the bath, they can't never just take their clothes off
Yeah.
and just
In
go
the
take
bathroom.
a bath.
It's a
they gotta,
trail.
they gotta. I gotta go put my clothes up and
Yeah.
then come back and then do a dance and then I'm like,
Yeah.
just
I gotta get my toy.
get the tub. But they want to do all this. They could have got the toy. They could have got their towels, all that dressed.
Yeah,
but they
yeah.
wait till they get completely naked to take laps around the house. Like, and I'm
Once
like,
you
why?
get to the phase of they don't want to take showers and baths, and it's like, hey, I showered today. I did it yesterday. No, we need to do it tonight.
Yes.
Like now. Like you smell musty. I
That
did it
teen-
yesterday.
that
like,
teen smell,
It's like that. I'm in a hurry. I'm still playing the video game. It's like, no, sweetheart, you got to get in the shower right now.
Yeah.
I smell you. I shouldn't have to smell you.
Teen smell hit hard too.
I wish my son takes 30-minute showers.
boy.
He might take 5 minutes, but the
But
water's
he grown.
running
He
for 30
like old
minutes.
now.
Yeah.
Like, you know
He's
what I'm saying?
17.
Yeah,
but
that's
he's
what
been
I'm
doing
saying.
this for years. Like I guess
He
shits.
smells himself.
He does all this while the shower's running, but it's like a
Yeah.
30, 40-minute
I
shower.
remember that.
It's
Take a dump
annoying.
while the shower's running.
Show him the water
Yeah,
bill
yeah.
all the time. He don't care.
I haven't took a bath in like 20 years.
Neither.
Like I've only showered.
But I don't
You-
have
you
the
would need
I
a
don't have the
big-ass
tub to
tub,
do
too,
it.
though.
Yeah. That's
you
the
need
thing.
it like-
You're
like
not
you need a-
small.
yeah. I'm not laying.
I
My
took a
legs
ba-
are not.
Knees and
Yeah, I
shoulders
mean, I took
cold.
a bath,
Yeah.
like just to, like bubbles and chill and shit, but my knees was out. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like my knees was out.
I need
that
to
bit,
get a
but I was-
jacuzzi tub and then
I
I'll
take
What, are
do
you
it.
scrubbing your body?
Huh?
You
You know the jacuzzi, because it's big enough where you
right,
can just
but are
be
you
in there.
scrubbing yourself? Or are you just sitting in there? I've done that. I've been in a jacuzzi in a hot tub, but I'm not scrubbing my body.
No, but I'm saying you get the jacuzzi like Rev Run on his show would always
Yeah.
be in the big bubble bath,
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
had a tub big enough to do it.
Right,
You
right.
need one of those. 'Cause
Yeah.
in our regular, like you said, knees is out, feet
Yeah, yeah.
turning the knobs with
Yeah.
your feet. Like it's.
But I like
it's
making
not
them
big
little
enough.
waves though. You make them big ass waves.
You do
used
like
to be
this?
my shit.
And you come back there.
I take
Back
a
and forth.
bath every Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, I put my little mask on. I do my little self-care Sunday.
You know what jacked
Chill
me
in the
up?
tub.
You know what jacked me up as a kid? I came in from a football game, took a bath, and had a bubble bath, and then I slept in there, and then the bubbles went away. You know, you see all that filth
Oh
just
yeah.
sitting on that film.
You got to shower
Disgusting.
That
first.
fat-
You have to shower.
You
I
shower
was
first
like,
and after.
and I stood up, and that mug stood on me. I was like, ah! I was like, I'm never taking a bath again.
Nah.
Hey,
you gotta
do y'all
shower.
take those quick like white people showers?
White people pregnant?
Yeah, it's their shower.
What,
It's
like a
their- it's
2-minute
their
shower?
No, just like a quick like, just wash your
Just the main
armpits.
parts?
Yeah, just
I've
like
done that.
and
That's
then boom out.
if I showered that day, and I just feel like I just want to clean up again,
Yeah.
I'll hit the problem areas and then just go up because I'm not dirty.
Yeah.
I'm not, but I just like, and it don't even have to be nothing big. Let's say I showered this morning, right? We had a chill day. If I go outside just long enough,
Right.
like let's go for a walk.
Yeah.
I'm doing a wash up because I don't like outside smell. And I never knew what outside was as a kid.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you be like, you smell like I never knew what my mom and dad was talking about. Like, you
Yeah.
smell like outside. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Right.
And now I know
Cedar
it.
and pine trees.
And I don't like outside.
Nah, like cement and
Like
nickels.
cement.
I got,
Pavement
I
and-
got 2 questions. Do you shower before you go work out?
Yeah.
You seem like the type.
No.
I do.
No?
I
I
shower
feel like it's a
before
waste because you got
workout.
to do it immediately afterwards,
Yeah,
right?
I don't.
Right.
Well, I'm just trying to be considerate to other people. That, I don't need the funk box rocking. There's enough
So
going on.
you double up before and after.
Cause I don't be stinking. I definitely go fresh.
Right.
And I'm a machine wiper, hardcore machine
Yeah.
wiper. But nah, I shower after.
And this is a question that I've always been a debate. Do you brush your teeth before or after you eat breakfast?
After.
Before.
I know
and
it's crazy.
after.
Before.
It's a longer.
after.
Yeah, it's a longer brush after, but it's a quick brush just because.
Why?
Like,
Why
I
the
can't
before?
eat. I can't eat before I eat. Before I brush my teeth. I have to brush my teeth then eat.
Because I hate morning breath, so I'm
Yeah.
like, let me hit
Depends
it
on
with
what I
the-
ate the night before, I guess.
Well, I brush my teeth at
Well,
night.
he ate ass the night
Come
before.
on!
See, then you have to brush your teeth.
Some callbacks. hold on. Do you brush your teeth before or after you eat ass? Or both?
Before and after. Everybody was talking about it. I was like, just in case. Like,
I don't want to be the punchline right now.
Before and after.
oh, look.
I definitely
That's a
after.
good one.
Definitely
That's a
after.
good one, of course.
Definitely.
But yeah,
Nah,
every when I wake up, I have that taste of I have to brush my
Well,
teeth.
yeah, it depends. Like how I wake up. Like when I'm wearing my
Retainer.
the aligners,
Yeah.
I brush it because it's just film and stuff, and
Right.
I don't feel comfortable. But I don't eat a lot of like cereal. When I do eat breakfast, it's usually like an actual breakfast. And orange juice and toothpaste,
you
as we
can't-
all
you
know,
can't
is
mix
the
that.
worst
Can't mix that.
combination
Yeah.
like ever.
That's
yeah.
why you do the orange juice after you eat some a little bit. Then it doesn't have
But
the
still,
same
it's
The,
just-
the food is a chaser. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, but it also depends too. Who's like this week, right? All my family's coming in for Papa's funeral, so this week I'll be brushing my teeth as soon as I wake up because there's people in the house.
Right.
If it's just me and them,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't care. But
Yeah.
and then now that they breath stink in the morning, like when they breath didn't stink,
Yeah.
I did because like I remember one time I didn't, and I was making his breakfast. I was like, "Is that all?" And the older one was like, "Dad, yo breath."
But your kids, like, they automatic. As soon as I walk in the house, they be like, "Your breath stink." I'm like, I ain't even say what's up yet. Like, they immediately
got here
My
before you.
kids be taking shots. So I got real confident. But now that they breath stink, they wake up in the morning and they be like, "Dad, can you make my breakfast?" I'll be like, "Nigga, go brush your teeth." Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. You ever smell someone's breath that you trying to impress? It was like your first time meeting, you was like, "Oh my God, this is Martin Lawrence. How you doing, brother?" You smell me, you be like, you be like, "Yeah,
After
man,
an
I'm a
hour
huge
on
fan." You be like, "I'm a huge fan of your work, man." You be like, "I can't tell him the truth." He was like, "Man, I've been following your work. Oh God, I hate it here." Oh, he's going.
All right. So the Patreon's concerned because I said I had to go pick up my other son.
Oh.
I said that way early. Like I don't have to pick him up for another hour.
Okay.
and some
Kicking rocks
change.
That's
outside.
funny.
Yeah, they was like, don't
Why
you gotta
y'all
pick
still
up
talking?
your son? I said it on like to remind myself I only have an hour and a half to do this. You know what I mean?
Your son's like looking at him like,
He's just outside.
"Dad."
So no, guys,
That was
thank you for
actually
your
a premise.
concern.
That was just a premise to a joke. You like to
Right.
establish different worlds.
Yeah, and then
and
Dion
jokes,
hit
yeah.
us with the the
Damn it.
questions, and I was
I
like,
tried
well,
to hit it with a no liquor.
I was like, we got more time. But nah, he doesn't get out. He gets out
That's
in
hella
an
funny, too.
hour
He's
and
like, I'm a
15
good
minutes.
father.
Yeah.
He's like,
Right.
"Nigga, you ain't on time."
You just
Right.
picture.
You can't pick.
you
I've never
picture
been late
Your
picking him up.
your son's the only one there.
Right.
Is your dad coming? Yeah, he be.
You know
here
that's like
tomorrow.
a fear of mine.
Yeah.
To like be that, where your kid is like, you forgot.
Yeah.
Like that is
the
a
worst.
fear.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
even because I'm scared something's gonna happen to him. I just don't want to be looked at as like.
Remember, now you
dad-
have daddy issues.
And just from the staff and like
Right.
you always the one that don't pick up your kid on time.
The
Right.
feeling
Damn.
sucks. I've been the
Oh,
kid
boy.
that was there all the way until the principal was like, "Come on, I'll drop you off."
Ah,
at home."
Damn.
And then you see your dad, and your dad's on the.
That hurt me.
Your
Everybody
dad's
just
in the
forgot.
house.
Transfer that energy over.
Your dad's on the house drunk, like, "Hey!" Hey, Greg. I was on my
That's
way
not
to
even
get
his
you.
name. Yeah, that,
Everybody was at work.
I don't want. Yeah, I don't want that.
I was just about to come
I feel
get
like
you. I thought you.
That's
Right.
the worst thing
Oh,
to hear.
man.
I feel like we as parents are too like we're too. I was at his soccer. We signed him up for soccer, and the concern that we have for our kids, our parents didn't have. Like
Right.
we're too, like they'll be fine, and we're so like everything like they can't. Like I thought about how many times we were we were latchkey kids, and I thought about all the time they was like don't answer the door, don't, and we'll be back, and we were fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we have even more. We got cameras. We
Yeah.
still be like, okay, I'm just gonna step outside for 30 seconds. Like,
What is
please.
the earliest you ever been left by yourself?
Oh, nigga, we were like 6.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yep.
say we though, so you had a crew.
He
we
was
were
the
like
oldest,
them. I was the
though.
oldest.
Wow.
Yeah,
So 6 is the youngest.
So he was like 6.
Man.
I was alone at 6.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I was taking the train at 5.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Yep.
New York.
Yeah. I
But
was
like,
going,
we would never do that. to ours.
Right. I'm just thinking like, man, my mom was like, she had like the neighborhood like watch Dion.
Well, and I think that's the difference too. Is like we grew up with like everybody knew everybody. So
Right.
like, cause I asked my dad, I was like, why were you letting us walk home from school? Even though we lived in an apartment complex. The school was like across.
Yeah.
But they were letting us walk home, in like you know what I'm saying 3rd grade. So I'm 8.
Yeah.
I was like, why were you letting us do that? He was
No
like, well, y'all
choice.
lived right there.
We had no choice.
Yeah, no choice.
was
You lived right there. Plus, it was like 80 y'all. Like 90. It wasn't like
Right.
you picking off a single kid. Like,
I'm gonna get all y'all.
yeah,
God
like
damn it, party time. I lost
that's-
2 of them.
That's hard. That's hard to do. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, it was a lot of y'all, and you had your brother. Because he caught me one time. I ran across the street, and he was on his way home. And I ran across the street and didn't get my brother, and he darted off. He almost got hit by a car.
Oh man.
So that's when I got the big brother speech,
Yeah.
like you watch out for him, blah, all that. I got cussed out. But I'm like, he's slow.
Yeah.
But he wasn't having it.
Yeah.
And so I've always been like protective, because oldest sibling. That's just, and I said I wasn't gonna do it to Keelan, and I definitely.
Yeah.
You look out for him, grab his stuff, But I think it's also something that you just do. Like if we're busy and he's asking for something, Keelan will go get it.
That's dope.
Like he'd be like, man, I got you, bro. Like they're really tight.
That's dope.
Like even as much as they fight and everything, when we go out to other places, like you're not allowed to touch my brother. Like I can kick his ass when we get home, but you don't. And I'd be like,
That's dope.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like when we go out and I see that. I'd be like, all right,
That's
cool.
dope, man.
Leave on a positive note right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
You
right.
know,
Dion, what you got
love each
coming up,
other.
man?
I'm trying to build this production up as a self-sustaining company. LT Studios is up and running. We have 2 locations, downtown LA. Shoot movies, TV shows, podcasts, commercials, pictures, photos, all that. I'm trying to walk away from it. I'm trying not to be the face of it anymore. It's making enough money to take care of itself, but I just need to figure out a cheat code that someone can just kind of be in here and do it themselves. So that, and I have a script that I'm shopping around. Hopefully it will be shot.
I didn't mean to laugh. I only laugh because in my head the script is called "They Gonna Take the House."
The name of the script, they're gonna take the house. If I don't sell the script, they're gonna take the house. Hey, I need for y'all in the comments to keep count how many times Keon said they're gonna take the house. That was the opening joke, by the way. The callbacks on this was incredible. We'll take the house.
My bad. Yes.
But that's pretty much it. Yeah.
All right, Craig, what you got, man?
In the lab, man. In the lab. Stuff be out next year.
No, on next year.
They might catch me popping in a couple cities. Y'all see.
Let me open up for you.
I'm gonna be opening. I'm like, what?
Let me open up for the opening.
You gonna open up for my 5 minutes? That's one.
Hey, y'all, what's going on? My name is Dion. Okay, that's Craig.
Gary, what you got coming up,
I'm
bro?
just chilling, man.
He was not prepared. He was like, okay, I got time to talk to my Patreon. What you got going on, G? He said, okay.
I'm just
oh,
nurturing my relationships.
He said, oh, you
Just
done? Okay, let me.
Nurturing relationships.
I'm still laughing at you. Sorry. I don't. What do I have? other than I don't have anything that's like, you know what I mean? I'm with like Craig, the stuff that's gonna be coming out as far as TV and stuff like that, writing and stuff like that, writing stuff with.
Oh, yeah,
Go
we
in
gotta-
public and say
we're
I'm,
writing that
I'm
thing.
proud of you and your wife, which y'all created, man.
Oh,
I
thank you.
watched
Well, it's
the journey.
hers.
What you or
I'd
your
be-
wife and
I'd be
you, I
very
would
clear
say.
that it is hers. It is her
No,
stuff.
strictly proud of her.
Yeah, she did. You know, she wrote. She made those relationships. She do production. She did all that. All
Keon
I
just
did.
brought the abs.
All I did was when
Show
she
up.
needed help with either getting in contact with people
Mm-hmm.
to be on the show or punch ups and stuff like that,
Yeah,
or
that's what's
help
up.
with funny stuff. That's all I
Yeah.
did. But all the
You was-
casting,
you
all the
helped.
she did all
Yeah.
that, and yeah. So shout out to her
Mm-hmm.
for that. So we
It's
got
always
that
great.
stuff that we're doing.
It's
in
always
like-
great
in
to
like
work
2
with your
weeks.
spouse. It's always great.
Yeah, it's
to,
dope.
To bring your world into.
I mean, it sucks when we don't have nowhere to put them because we
yeah.
both going to work.
yeah, yeah.
So we have to like take turns. Like if she's running like lines,
Yeah.
I'd be like, "All right, y'all with me in my dressing room."
Do you like take a breath, just like a deep breath of and exhale, just like she doing that shit, like
Oh,
to
yeah.
see your woman in her element, you know what I mean? Taking
She
charge.
texted me the other day and she was like, "I just got my first check for my show," and I was like, "My show,
I love it.
like my not you worked on somebody. That's your shit.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
and you got your first check for your shit that
That's
you
phenomenal.
created
Yeah.
with your thing." I'm like,
Right.
"Yeah, that's
Let me tell you something.
hella dope."
As a writer, I don't know about you. As a writer, something that you created, that's incredible. Now, I wrote for a bunch of people,
right.
but I haven't written anything that it's mine.
Right.
And I have a team around that.
Right.
So that's incredible.
Like she just put together the writing team.
Right. Oh,
you
that's
know,
not her
which,
show.
Which we are on. No, for her show.
She created it.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
she
I'm
just-
saying.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So
That's
she just did that, and I was just like, "Yeah, you're the boss. Like this
Yeah.
is all your thing.
That's
this
incredible,
is."
man.
I'm like, "This is so
Yeah.
dope that you are, doing
Tell
your own
her
thing."
that's a dream.
Yeah.
For all writers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she definitely stars aligned for how quickly she ascended into.
Yeah.
But she busted her ass. It was one of those situations where she worked so hard that people took notice and gave her a shot.
Dope.
She got the shot super early,
Yeah.
but it came from, damn, you really work. Hey, what do you have,
Right,
or what
right.
do you know what I'm saying? It ain't like
She
because some
was
people get stuff
prepared
right.
for the moment.
Some people get stuff early that didn't do anything. It's just nepotism or whatever,
Right.
whatever. But she stood out so much from, cause she was, I'll take out trashes. I will, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'll do whatever. And then they was like, well, what else? And then now, here you are.
Yeah.
Well, it also, to her credit, a lot of times the shot comes and you're not ready.
Yeah.
But
the
to be
worst.
prepared, like they tell you in basketball and all that,
Right.
when you get that moment, you got to be ready. And she was ready.
She shines. So we got that we have to write our episode, I think. too.
Yeah. I just like how positive she is. She just gives off such great energy.
That's a fun fact. I never met
really
her before.
approachable. Fucking
Never met her.
No?
Never met her.
Well,
Invite me to a game.
communicates
night, man.
well.
pull out.
Invite
Yeah.
me to a game night, man.
This is what y'all see.
You keep
though,
looking over
at,
there.
at home. I hear you. I said yeah. I said yeah already. And then, but to his point, like this is that she on the outside is like, yeah, very good quarterback. She be at home like, help me.
But
I'd
she
be
likes
like-
that though. She
It's,
probably likes
it's
that.
also
I'd
a
be like,
great
relax.
feeling since you are an entertainer as well, to not be Keon's wife, but to be known as her
own
own
thing.
entity.
She likes the Keon's wife though.
Hey.
Of course, she's your wife, but it's
Yeah.
still her own.
But she got her
entity.
own shit. I like that she has her own thing. But she definitely, she said this weekend she got off the plane, and she was getting on the flyaway, and this lady was just smiling. She's like, "What?" She's like, I know you. You Keon's wife."
Hey.
So she said, "I got recognized as your wife today." But when that happens to her, she be like, she has like a pride.
Have you
like,
heard? That's Cotty's husband yet?
No. Well, at her job, yes. At her job, I am her husband. You know what I mean? Until we're working or whatever.
I
But
want to
yeah,
see what happens once your hairline goes.
I'm sure
She's still gonna be like Keon's wife.
Well, I went bald
I'm
for
gonna
a
stick
minute
beside
already.
him. I'm gonna stick
You know what I
beside
mean?
him.
So she's already seen it. She don't care either way. 'Cause when I shaved it off with the kids, she was like, I ain't feeling it.
Oh.
Then she was like, nah, I kind of like this. Then I was growing my hair back. She was like, why don't you stay? So she like,
Yeah.
she be riding with whatever. She don't really. She doesn't know. She's one of those. I don't know what I
She's
like.
gonna hate your 50s when it's bald and no beard or mustache.
No, with the 50s, she gonna love because that she waiting on these
gray?
grays. She want
Yeah.
that gray
I
so
want gray.
bad.
I can see you as shaving
Oh
your
yeah,
beard.
she does have weird quirks.
She
mustache.
want that gray. When that first one came, she was like, oh, get in the bed. I was like, what is wrong with you?
You're
She be
stressing yourself out to try to get more. Like,
Does she check girls that be checking you out? Like, hey, watch it, or she kind of like, I'm into
No,
this.
She would
you-
love it. She loves it.
She is the
Love it.
reason why I'm shirtless on the
That's
show.
funny.
She keeps writing. I'm the one fighting it. I'm
That's
like,
funny.
hey, I would like to just, I'm
Yeah.
funny. You try to be like,
yeah.
I'm funny.
Then
I'm
she goes
tryna-
to the AD, and AD comes over and says, "Mr. Poley, we're just gonna
Get
need you to take your shirt off, or you could escort your sweat."
No, she's all in. She
Yeah. Giving directions to other women, like, could you like rub his chest right here?
that's
and
her
grab
on
him?
set. Or if she comes, it's not as much now since we had the kids. But when she would come on the road with me, if like women would hit on me, she'd just be in the back like, yeah,
That's mine.
I'm about to go fuck that.
Yeah.
man. Like she's like a dude when it comes to that,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but not jealous, just like,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Uh huh.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
love it.
So yeah, that's all we got coming up. The show stuff, and then it's too early to announce the shows. So yeah, that's it. Oh no, sorry, I'm at this Sunday. I'll be at Laugh Factory Chocolate Sundays
Hey,
Get it?
hosting the early show.
that's what's up, man.
So that's it.
that?
What we give y'all? Almost an hour and a half.
Hour and 20.
All right, now I really do got to pick up my son. I got an hour. So thank y'all so much. Chaz will be out again next week, as well as Tony. DC will be back here in the flesh, and we will have 2 guests for you guys as well. And we will see y'all next week. Thank you for tuning in and all that stuff, and peace out.
Watch out.
Hey.